This is Rez from the Eviscerated Gaming Podcast, and this is the last part in a 6-part series of videos I made to spotlight a PvP team that I use that's comprised of a giant bone spider, oily slime, and a Zandalari knee biter. For this match, I got put up with someone with 2 fiendish imps and a Zandalari knee biter. I wasn't really sure what they were going to do. I do know that the fiendish imps have a swap that's similar to Death Grip, so I'm sure they were going to make some kind of play on that. So I put my oily slimeling out first, and I'm going to start dotting him up. I'm expecting the swap any minute now, and it turns out he casted his second ability and it misses, which was a huge bonus in my favor because I got the corrosion on him, and now I'm going to stay with Absorb, and he couldn't resist swapping out because he wants to do that swap, so he switches out his pets, and I continue to dot up the ones that are out in the front line. His next swap hits and brings my bone spider in, who also has a swap. So I want to put Siphon Life on him right off the bat, and then go for a swap. His hit misses, and I bring in his other fiendish imp, and he swaps me back out again, and my oily slime's back in. So again, I wasn't sure why he brought a Zandalari knee biter in this soon, but I went ahead and started dotting that up as soon as possible. He cast Black Claw, so I know Hunting Party or Screech is coming next. And there's the Screech that reduces the speed of my team. Might get a small heal back from Absorb. And here comes Hunting Party. He had a delay there, I'm assuming because he wasn't sure what exactly to do. I think maybe he thought that Hunting Party was a waste, and he was right, it was, but he went ahead and cast it anyway because he didn't have any other choice. My Bone Spider comes back in. Hunting Party is continuing without the buff, so kills my spider. I have time for a Death Grip and one more dot before I die. But the speed is still reduced, so he gets to cast first and he swaps the pet out. My spider goes to the back line to die and brings my Zandalari knee biter back. Now again, I'm out a little bit early with the Zandalari knee biter. I got a pet and a half to deal with, so I right off the bat cast Black Claw. The speed debuff wears off and I start Hunting Party. That's enough to kill the 1 imp, and I still got 1 imp to deal with, but I don't have Hunting Party up after this run of Hunting Party, which is low damage because it was on a different pet. I couldn't use it again, so he casts the change out. I don't have any pets alive, so it just does damage. So at this point, I was debating whether or not to hit Black Claw, then Blood Fang, so I hit Blood Fang, and luckily got a high enough hit of 911 to kill him. Be sure to check out the other 5 videos in this series and stop by warcraftpetfoundry.blogspot.com for a link to the other videos and a post on the team I used.